Donald Trump's explosive comments on electric vehicles have sent shockwaves through the industry. Just when we thought the EV debate was settling, he dropped some electrifying statements about the future of EVs. Are EVs really as flawed as he suggests? Is there any truth to his claims? Over the years, Donald Trump has never shied away from sharing his candid views on a myriad of topics, and recently, the electric vehicle industry found itself in his crosshairs. Let's hear what he had to say.
All the cars are going to be made in China. They're going to all be moved to China because China makes all electric cars, and a couple of other countries make all the electric cars. We're not going to make any. Biden's insane electric vehicle mandate. You hear that? Everybody has to go out and buy an electric car, even though you can only drive for about 15 minutes. I want to drive, darling. Let's have a beautiful drive to California, and let's get in our new electric vehicle. And 30 minutes later, you're saying, where are we going to get a recharge? The happiest people in the world are the people who just got their electric vehicle charged. That lasts for 10 minutes. After that, they become somewhat schizophrenic because they're thinking about where the hell do I get it recharged? You know, I don't know if you know, but they want to make trucks now, all electric, and the trucking industry will be decimated.
Trump asserted that almost all electric vehicles would be produced in China, which could potentially lead to the decimation of the American auto industry. This claim paints a picture of China having a monopolistic control over the EV industry. Let's examine this assertion more closely. According to a report from Forbes, China has indeed made a massive impact in the EV sector, selling 2/3 of the 5.4 million EVs globally in the past year. They anchor this surge with a 75% stranglehold on the world's battery cell production capacity. This capacity has allowed their automakers to decrease costs significantly, propelling them further ahead.
When you drive a Chinese vehicle today, it's far different than 10 years ago. They are better built, and the quality overall is much more competitive with what you would see from a U.S. automaker or from a European brand.
In just 2 years, China's annual EV sales leaped from 1.3 million to an astounding 6.8 million. This growth, bolstered by government initiatives like subsidies, tax breaks, and policy incentives, has nurtured a massive influx of young, tech-savvy car buyers. This surge isn't solely attributable to Chinese state policies. Brands like Tesla and advancements in battery technologies across Asia also play vital roles.
China is now the largest auto exporter in the world. China leads the EV race in part because it controls the supply chain of raw materials for batteries. 28% of the world's lithium, 41% of cobalt, through stakes in mines on 5 continents. China also dominates processing for battery components.
Such control over resources, married with extensive governmental support, has indeed solidified China's position in the EV landscape. But it's also essential to recognize their strategic decisions from the early 2000s. Faced with strong competition in internal combustion vehicles, China ventured into EVs, betting big on a nascent industry. In conclusion, when analyzing the data and the current global landscape of the EV market, Trump's assertion about China's leading role isn't far from the truth. Given the evidence, one could argue that Trump is probably right in highlighting China's commanding presence in the EV industry.
Biden's insane electric vehicle mandate. You hear that? Everybody has to go out and buy an electric car, even though you can only drive for about 15 minutes.
Next, let's address Trump's concern about the driving range of electric vehicles. While Trump's remarks on EV driving range certainly caught our attention, it's important to note that his claim of a mere 15 minutes of driving time is a clear exaggeration. To provide some perspective, even the most affordable electric vehicles on the market today far surpass this 15-minute threshold. Take the Citroën Ami, for instance, considered one of the most affordable EVs. It boasts a range of 45 miles, which, even if driven at its top speed continuously, would allow for well over an hour of driving before thinking of a recharge. Thus, while Trump's 15-minute claim may have been in jest, the real-world capabilities of even the most budget-friendly EVs tell a different, more promising story.
You know, I don't know if you know, but they want to make trucks now, all electric, and the trucking industry will be decimated.
Moving on to Trump's claim that the shift to electric trucks will decimate the trucking industry, let's delve deeper into this assertion. The trucking industry is undergoing a significant transformation with the introduction of battery-powered trucks. However, their viability, especially for long-haul transportation, remains a topic of debate. Trucks weighing up to 18 tons, used for local distribution, are already seeing electric versions emerge. However, the challenge lies with long-haul trucks weighing between 18 to 40 tons. Current electric alternatives for these heavy-duty trucks are limited, with hydrogen fuel cell trucks showing promise but not yet available commercially. A common concern is the limited range of electric trucks. However, research suggests that an average range of 360 kilometers might be sufficient for many long-distance transports, considering drivers are legally required to take breaks every 4.5 hours. If charging infrastructures are efficiently placed, these breaks could coincide with recharge times. Another hurdle is the weight of the batteries. While heavy, it's worth noting that most trucks only use about 70% of their weight limit. This means there's potential for battery integration without hampering cargo capacity, except when transporting specific goods like liquids. On the economic front, electric trucks come with higher initial costs compared to their diesel counterparts. However, with the continuous decline in energy costs, improving battery efficiency, and supportive legislation, electric trucks might bridge this cost gap, potentially becoming economical by 2030. In conclusion, Donald Trump's comments on electric vehicles have sparked an important debate. While some of his claims are exaggerated, they shed light on key aspects of the EV industry. EVs have made significant progress in range and affordability, surpassing the 15-minute joke. China's influence in the EV market is undeniable. Electric trucks are transforming the industry, but they won't decimate it. Challenges exist, but they are part of an evolving landscape. In this era of rapid change, the EV industry continues to evolve, marked by innovation and competition. Trump's comments remind us that the road ahead for EVs is dynamic and full of potential. And that brings us to the end of this insightful exploration of electric vehicles and the future of the automotive industry. If you found this video informative and thought-provoking, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more discussions on diverse topics. We appreciate you for staying with us till the end of this video. Your engagement and support drive our commitment to delivering informative content. Thank you for being a part of the conversation, and we look forward to having you join us in our future explorations. Remember, there are various perspectives on the road to the future, and together we're exploring all of them. Until next time, stay curious.